Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy. Thanks so much for joining me today. It's early Sunday morning. I'm getting ready for church, so my voice is a little crackly. I normally record in the afternoons after church, but today I'm starting a new series, kind of an idea that I came up with, which is really ultimately not an original idea in what I'm about to be doing, but kind of the take that I am taking on it is, the spin that I'm taking on it is. And this is going to be my Who Wore It Better Makeup Edition monthly thing. And when I was thinking about my no-buy and my goals and the things that I wanted to accomplish, I wanted to be able to, with my eyeshadow palettes that I love so much, I wanted to be able to use them whenever I wanted to. So I'm really not, I have one eyeshadow in the project, but I'm really not panning any eyeshadows. There's no dedicated projects for my eyeshadows. I wanted to be able to use them to keep it fresh and keep me engaged in my palettes. So I came up with this idea of, hey, I could take a palette and use it for, you know, however long I wanted to, and then I can also, one of the ways to keep me engaged and refreshed in it and interested in it is for me to look up other YouTubers tutorial videos on my different palettes. And why don't I just record myself? I'm gonna try to find videos, find looks that are a little more detailed and a little out of my comfort zone. So today's video, even though it's a pretty basic palette, for me this is a pretty a little more of an intense look and so a few things that I don't normally do. So this is to kind of like grow me, kind of stretch me a little bit, and also like the fun spin on it is, who wore it better? Did I do it better or did they do it better? Which of course the answer to that almost every time, I'm sure, is going to be that they did it better. So today's video is going to be featuring my Sigma Ambiance palette. I absolutely love this palette for its neutrality. And the mattes are really blendable. The shimmers are really pretty, and there's a couple of shimmer toppers in here as well. So I do enjoy this palette so much. I really think that I'm going to hit pan on the Days shade soon. I have no idea when. And so anyway, I do love this palette so much. You can make it very dramatic, as you will see today, and you can make it very simple. So to me, in that way, it's versatile. And some people might find it boring, but I do like boring eyeshadow, and I'm okay with that. So what I did was I found a video from Angela Bright, and Angela Bright had at least 3 videos featuring this palette. 2 of them were very simple. I thought, oh, I'll try that. But no, I'm gonna try to do something that's out of my comfort zone. So the video that that inspired what I'm going to do for you today, I will have listed down below, and it's a little more dramatic in its color and its style. And I practiced it yesterday, and so all in all, I did pretty good. I do have to make a few concessions because I don't have everything. Hi, Charlie. I don't have everything that she had, but we're gonna give it a go. So the first thing that she did, and I took a lot of really good notes on all the things that she did. So I'm gonna be referring to my notes. The first thing that she did is put concealer and translucent powder on her eyelids. So this is probably not going to be a super talky thing, but I might pop in here and there just to kind of let you know what it is that I'm doing according to the notes. So I'm going to set this whole situation with my translucent powder from my Hourglass palette. I really don't know that that's actually translucent, but it's gonna work. Okay, and here we go. She starts out with Daylily, and we're gonna put that in our crease and pretty high up. It's going to be really blown out. So I'm going to get busy and you're going to listen to some. Okay, so she blows that out pretty big, and later on we're going to clean it up and it's going to look a lot better. So next she goes with Summer Solstice, which is this kind of like orangey, kind of almost like a deep rusty orange shade. We're going to put that in our crease, but mostly like directly in the crease. And I'm just using a Profusion brush. She was very lucky and very blessed and had all of the Sigma brushes that came within this collection, but I just have the one that came in the palette. So I'm going to use a brush that I think works. So this is going to go straight in the crease. Alright, now she's taking a flat brush, and I'm just going to use the brush that came with the palette. And we're going to take Burnish, which is the satin, excuse me, satin kind of shade. And we're just going to put that all over the lid. Okay, I think I did okay on that. And then we're going to go back in and kind of blend right here in the crease area so that the Summer Solstice and Burnish can connect together. All right, now I'm going to take a different flat brush and I'm going to use, which one did she use? Firefly. That's this pretty one right here. We're going to put that in the center of the lid, and her idea was that it just kind of creates a pop and a little bit more dimension on your lid. So I did that. Usually I use my finger for shimmers, so using a brush is a little different for me. Another way that I'm growing and stretching myself. Now, this is a part that I do not have exactly what she's asking for. She takes a plum eyeliner and she smudges it. She uses that as her eyeliner, but I don't have that. But I do have this Huda Beauty New Nudes palette that has a purple shade. So I'm going to use Love Bite as my eyeliner for today. So, and I'm just spraying it with some setting spray so that I can get it wet and be able to use it as a liner. Okay, so as you can see, that's kind of my eyeliner. She said that she liked the idea of the warmth of the other colors and the purple together, so that's why she used that. And then she takes a Sunspot and smudges that along with the liner, and this one is Sunspot. So I'm going to do that too, and I'm just going to use the same brush that I used. I'm not going, for the liner, I'm not going to get it wet or anything, okay? And I didn't really do a whole lot with that. Normally I probably wouldn't have done that step. Now we are going to do the fun part, which is clean up this mess on our outer corner. And I'm just going to take my rag, and she just makes like a really kind of sharp V line with her stuff. I mean with her, whatever she used. And that's not something that I normally do. I don't normally have a super sharp, you know, corner right there. So I am going to attempt to put the rest of my makeup on and not mess that up, and then we're going to finish the eye look. Okay, thanks. Okay, so I'm back and I have the rest of my face on. I am currently using, for my foundation, I'm currently using these two things together, the Misha BB Cream and the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. My concealer is this shade from the MAC concealer palette. I have e.l.f. Wow Brow in my brows. And then I'm using my Pan That palette for the year, which is my cheek stars. So I'm using Hoola and Dallas and Cookie. Hoola bronzer, Dallas blush, Cookie highlight. So that's that. Now we're gonna finish our eye look according to Angela Bright. So now we are going to work on the lower lash line. So I'm going to take Burnish, which was that satin shade, and we're going to connect the bottom and the top lash lines. And doing lower lash line stuff is not something that I normally do, so this is another way for me to kind of like get out of my comfort zone, and I'm okay with that. Again, I like simple things, but this is still within my realm of expertise and comfort zone. Okay, then we are going to take Daylily, which was our crease shade, and we're gonna kind of just make sure that that's nice and blended out. No harsh lines, working on the bottom. Maybe we've gone a little too far somewhere. All right, and then I'm gonna put that purple, I'm gonna attempt to put that purple shadow in my lower lash line, because that's what she says to do. Now again, it's not a liner, it's shadow. So, you know, yesterday didn't do like super great, but we made it work for a little bit. Okay, did that. Then Sunspot again, which was that darker kind of chocolatey brown, to kind of smudge that out even further and connect the inner rim and the other stuff that we did. I've always been very bad at that kind of stuff, so that part didn't turn out to be my favorite. And then she says to highlight the inner corner, so I just took Luster. She used the highlight, like a highlight from the Ambiance collection, but I am using Luster. And I also don't normally highlight my inner corner. I forget. I totally forget to do that. Okay, I'm gonna put lashes on, eyelash, mascara, and something for my lips, and we'll be back. Okay, so here is my finished look. You'll have to excuse my hair because I haven't brushed it out. I mean, you know, like fixed it yet. It was still wet. So my final thoughts on all of this is that this is a lot for me. I don't normally do things that are this like smoky and blown out, but I think that I followed her tutorial pretty well, and I'm excited to try a different palette and a different tutorial. So I will say, like, I don't think that I'm like as crisp as she gets, and I think that the purple liner would really definitely do a really good job as well. But you know, I'm proud of myself for stepping out of my comfort zone, and you should try the same thing too. I will see you in my next video. Bye.